Hey everybody, welcome to the 11th All Hands podcast. I am your facilitator, Chemist Sean, and with me, in order of authority, Bard Onyx.
Bod.
And Chemist Rudy.
Chemist. What's up?
I don't know what a bard does, obviously.
You can play music.
Huh?
Isn't that like, bye?
Yeah, bards play music and sing songs.
Ah!
And lull their enemies to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hopefully we will not lull you to sleep because we have a fantastic podcast in store for today. Chemist Back could not make it. We'll see if he survives the promotion-demotion period at the end of this podcast.
I was going to say dungeon, but sure.
Who knows? We'll find out.
No XP, right?
Guys, this is our first podcast in the new podcast room.
Ooh, that's right.
Right. Still got a bunch of white walls and no posters, but we got some
Stuff.
little
Some
action
stuff.
figures here.
There's some stuff over there off camera. Off frame.
It'll be nice. It'll be
It'll be
nice.
cool.
We're gonna build it up. We'll get there.
Slowly
We're
but
still
surely.
moving in and getting things taken care of. But let's kick things off with an icebreaker.
Okay.
Love my icebreakers.
So, Sea of Thieves is coming out here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
What game?
Sea of Thieves.
Is that still happening?
That's the
Still
Uncharted
happening.
spin-off. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a Microsoft game. Rare developed game. I'm sorry.
It is a Rare developed
Don't
game.
kill
It
me.
is.
Comes out March 20th. Yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
But here's the question. Here's the icebreaker. If Rare's next game was a new entry in one of their existing franchises, so not doing something new, like
Right.
Sea of Thieves, but taking something they've already done and doing a brand new entry,
Oh, I know what I want.
what would you like to see?
Jet Force Gemini 2, baby.
Whoa.
What a game.
What a pick.
Dude.
I know. I love that game. That's genuinely, every time I think of Rare, I think of two games immediately. Well, no, three. Banjo, of course, because it's Banjo. Perfect Dark, because it's Perfect Dark. And then my personal favorite, Jet Force Gemini. That game awed me as a child and also scarred me as a child. Because you kill these bugs and they explode into guts and their heads roll, and you can do the same thing to the little teddy bears you gotta save and stuff. So it was like weirdly violent, but at the same time like very PG because they're all bugs and stuff. But I always liked the gameplay. I loved the setting, the like art style, the way it was done was really good. So that's my pick for sure.
That is a good pick.
Yeah.
It was a co-op game too, wasn't it?
You could play it with two players with your little like android guy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't move. He would only stay there, but he would help you shoot. Yeah. I used to play with my brother all the time, actually. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool game.
What about you, Rudy?
You know what? Like, the only, like, game... Because I remember that, and it was alright, but, like, the only game that I would actually really want to, like, game... Or, like, to really, like, actually get, like, a good, solid, actual new game would be Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. Well, there is.
But it's not that great.
What? It has like tournaments.
Yeah, but I didn't enjoy it, man. It didn't have like that same. I guess I don't know.
I mean, it's different. It's different than the old school, like 64 and arcade. But I mean, I think long time fans were happy enough because it had a. I don't know if it's still in tournaments, but it had a pretty long tourney scene. I don't know if it's so very popular anymore, but. But I get what you're saying. So you want like a full-fledged like
yes.
Like, go back to the older style.
That was the first game that I ever got on SNES.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and it like blew up my mind. I mean, granted, I was a kid.
Yeah,
but it was so awesome.
But it still had. I think even back then it had good.
No, back then it was. Oh yeah, dude, it definitely blew.
Even back then, what the hell does that mean?
I know, but
Street Fighters weren't good back then.
No,
Street Fighter. Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
Anyways, what about you?
So I thought about Perfect Dark, but there's just so many shooters these days.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But are they like Perfect Dark?
They're not. There's not a lot like Perfect Dark, and if they could recapture that original Perfect Dark magic, then that would be my pick. But I decided to go with a different game. It was a game that I picked up on a console that didn't have very many games when this particular game came out, and it was a lot of fun. I never played the sequels, but I think if they could recapture the magic of the first one, I'm speaking of Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata.
You never played any of the sequels, dude?
I did not play any of the sequels, but I loved that first game to death.
That was a very non-rare game. You know?
It was.
I never got into it. My brother, however, like spent dozens, if not probably 100 hours with the first one, and then he got the second one, Paradise or something Paradise. I forget the name. I mean,
in Paradise,
something like that. I would watch him play it, and I thought to myself, "Wow, this game is really cool."
That was the first game that really got me into the trophy hunting, achievement hunting.
I could see
because
that.
It was like enjoying the game, but then it's like, oh, you got to get this monster to appear and show up in your garden. And it's like, oh well, I don't care about it to play that much, but for an extra 20 points, gamer score, yeah, let's figure this out. And
now you're into trophies.
And I did. I got 1,000 gamer score for being But it was a very fun game, and it was unique, and I think if they could recapture that magic somehow, then that'd be interesting.
That would be pretty cool. It just makes you wonder if the market is still there for a game like Viva Pinata. Maybe a not triple A, maybe a double A like Hellblade. That's what they call it.
Yeah, no, I got
a double A?
A double A budget, yeah.
Alright, that was a fun icebreaker.
Yeah.
Let's get into our gaming resume for this month. This month. I said this month this time, not this week. I always say this week every time. We'll get there. We'll get there. Coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Ni no Kuni II. Revenant Kingdom. Let's talk about it. So what is this game?
Some RPG.
Yeah. You took words right out of my mouth.
Literally.
It's an RPG.
Good boy. We've talked about this game a few times before.
Yeah,
we have.
Especially in those team building exercises.
Yeah.
Especially in those team building exercises. So what kind of RPG is it?
I mean, it's just a traditional JRPG.
What's special about it? What about this game sets it apart?
It's not a Pokemon copy this time.
That's what I was going to say. It's losing that aspect of it, which I liked from the first one.
So the first one was more like a Pokemon game.
Oh, yeah.
Right. This second one seems to be more like traditional RPG, but more action-oriented. Almost like Kingdom Hearts Light in a way, right? Or is it turn-based still? Maybe
more like a Tales.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yep.
But, so this game has Joe Hisashi from Studio Ghibli, doing the music.
Good. Because he's amazing.
Fantastic. He's a legendary composer.
Yeah.
He's a legendary composer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Studio, gosh, I feel terrible for not knowing how to pronounce this, but Studio Ghibli. Yeah. They are not participating in this game. They provided the cinematics for the first game. But not for the second one.
I don't know.
But, yeah, it was a collab, the first one.
No, I knew about the collab. I didn't know that they weren't going to be in this one.
No, they just kept the art style. Level 5, they kept the art style and, obviously whatever, but Ghibli's not there anymore.
Yeah. So this game, it comes out March 23rd.
Very soon.
It comes
Are you serious?
Wow. It comes out for PS4 and PC.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome. I might get it there.
That's right up Matt's alley.
I might. We'll see.
Yeah.
It is a sequel to the first game, however, apparently it takes place like 1,000 years later.
So like no actual...
So it's just kind of like sharing the world.
It shares the world. You do not need to play the first game.
Good.
And actually, that's probably better because if your expectations are, oh right, I get another Pokemon clone, it's not that.
Right.
It is not that this time, which kind of sucks. I was actually looking forward to that piece of it, but they have some other.
Well, they have the whole like building your kingdom now, which is
they have different gameplay pieces. Yeah, so building your kingdom is part of it. So the story is, you play this kid. I think his name's Evan, and you get kicked out of your kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Your throne is usurped, and you have to reclaim it. And so you are gathering forces and meeting new people and getting them to your side to eventually take back the kingdom.
It's legit.
Yeah, it sounds cool. And I recently heard from you that it's around 30 hours to finish the main story.
30 to 40, including side quests, I believe. It's not a very long game.
All right.
See, that, surprisingly enough, makes it like
more appealing.
Absolutely. I mean, I still haven't finished P5. And we're at what, the year anniversary already?
And you could play this game 3 times and still have not finished P5.
And as much as I love having such a deep, rich, content-filled game, sometimes it becomes overwhelming when you have so many other games to play.
Dude, it's still in its plastic wrap in my house.
I know. And I mean, and in a week, less than a week, no. Yeah, next week, the 22nd, the Devil Joe update comes out, and I'm going to be playing that. I'm not even going to think about Ni no Kuni. So it's like, I'm glad that they decided to maybe make it a more tight experience.
Easily digestible.
Yeah. Or more easier anyway.
Yeah. It's just, to me, that's like such a big factor, especially when you have like so many behemoths that are out there.
Exactly. Trying to take all your time away. Yeah.
Screw you, Zelda.
So what, from what you guys have seen, what about this game excites you?
Music, the animation style, the colors. I mean, this is something that I don't mind playing in front of my kid.
Absolutely.
And we all know, based on its repertoire, that
your words are soaking in, and I'm like, oh man, I am so on board with what you're saying about kids.
I know, dude. It's nuts. Like, yay, parenthood. But no, it's like you can play this and you're okay with it. And not to mention, my wife was actually more into Ni no Kuni 1 than I was.
Really?
She actually booted it up and was like, "This is awesome." Blah, 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 blah.
So it's a family affair.
Oh yeah, totally. Touch for goats. Definitely.
Nice.
So, is it day 1?
Well, we're gonna get there.
Okay, all right.
That was like nice segue.
Almost there. I see what you did there. What about you, Rudy? What about you, Onyx?
What about you?
So, I like the animation.
Dude, did you see that? It was like straight. What about you, Rudy? I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
Matt?
My daughter called him Onyx just a moment ago.
Oh, she did?
So everything's, you guys are,
we don't,
I mean, you're like twins. You just move the glasses around.
Oh my God. Anyway, I mean, I'm just happy that it's another JRPG. Like, that alone makes me excited for it because they've been coming back, and I'm really happy about that. So, it's another good JRPG from a good company. The predecessor is it was well received. People like it, so it's just another good game option to have. Hopefully, does it have the Japanese dub? Do you know?
That's a great question. I did not find that out.
I mean, the English dub so far sounds good. And I know for the first one, they did really good. I think they were all British, right? Wasn't it like a British cast?
I remember
no.
Slippy or Flippy.
You're right.
Trippy
His
or
little...
whatever, isn't it? Dippy? Drippy?
Something ippy.
I think it was Drippy.
His little lantern
Ippy?
thing with a nose.
Drippy. I think he...
Droopy?
No. I'm
Which
pretty sure
dwarf is it again?
he had an accent.
Yeah, he did. Okay, never mind. But anyway, so... Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the RPG elements, really.
Did you guys beat the first game?
I couldn't.
No.
I lost my save file when PS3 died.
Wait, which one? The first one or the second one?
It was actually the second one. When I gave up, when I said, screw this, like,
so
family
your quality
consoles.
is on point.
Yep.
Well, no, that's just his luck. Everything goes bad.
My PS4!
Dude, my PS4 died.
Well, no, never mind.
So anyways, yes, about the game.
So about the game, one of the biggest parts of the first game for me was the story. It was the emotional impact of... So in the first game, you play as this boy named Oliver. No, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Alright, cool.
I mean, it's old enough.
I won't spoil anything, but you play as a boy named Oliver.
You guys spoiled Final Fantasy for me. Just saying.
7?
No, yeah.
Ares dies? If you don't know that by now, it's been 21 years. Get to it. I'm sorry.
So Oliver, speaking of people dying, his mom dies right at the beginning of the game.
Surprise!
That's not a spoiler.
No.
I mean, that's the whole point.
Was that in the demo? It was in the demo.
It was in the beginning of the game. It's the
Yeah.
setup.
Yeah, that's the setup, and he gets whisked away to this world where it's not exactly a promise, but there's sort of this, hey, maybe there's a way to bring your mom back to life. And so the story involves him going on this adventure looking for a way to bring his mom back to life. And
you make me want to play it.
when you get to the end, I'm going to leave it there, but the way that they handled it was really good.
I can imagine it now, him seeing her, but saying, like, bye to her before he... Because he grew during his journey. Oh, man. Is that the end? Tell me that's the end.
I'm not going to spoil it. You have to play it for yourself. They may actually do a remaster. They said if there's enough support, they may consider doing that.
Really?
I would love that.
But there's no plans for it.
Even if it's download only.
I would prefer that. I don't need a physical copyright for the game.
Because of some of the more mature themes in a seemingly childlike, innocent game of the first game, collecting Pokemon, and you play as this little kid, Like there's a city that you go to that I believe is all pigs.
Yes.
And it's like this industrial, like something out of a Pink Floyd album, and it's like it's intense. And if they can pull off some of those stories here, I think then we're gonna have.
I think they will, because I read a Game Informer article where they talked about how much more mature everything is. Like it's like the first one was definitely more family oriented almost, whereas this one is like no, this is the dark side of this world.
Well,
so yeah, there's like murder and conspiracy and all this stuff.
And I guess the characters, like even the main character, he's not like
he's not afraid to.
He's not immature. He's not annoying. Like he's young and he's naive, but he's got a matureness about him that apparently is a breath of fresh air for some characters like him, where he's not relying on other people, but he's accepting his shortcomings and trying to learn and stuff like that. So we'll see.
So it's almost like trying to avoid that character trope of a
Yeah,
lot of
avoids
JRPGs.
character tropes, yeah.
Cool, cool. I respect that.
What are you not so hot for on this game?
Weirdly enough, there's not much that I can say that I'm just like, I don't want the game. It's maybe because I never finished the first one. I don't have that fond connection to the name Ni no Kuni. I enjoyed what I played. I played a good 30 hours, but I never finished it, so I'm just not that excited for it. It looks good, but I can think of 3 or 4 other things around the time that I'd rather wait for or play.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And the loss of the creature capturing aspect of the game is also not there. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rudy, I'm going to cut you off, but that's the same thing for me, because I was really looking forward to catching more Pokemon or familiars, I think is what they were called in this game. And there was a character that had these that looked like them, but I think they're called Higgledies or something like that in this new game. And it's like, there is no Pokemon in this game.
That's right.
I actually just found that out like a few days ago. And here we are a week or so away from release, and it's like, oh, that's a bit deflating, but I'm still going to give it a go. Still going to check it out. So, Rudy, what are your thoughts?
He said the same thing that I was thinking, more or less. Like, honestly, to you know.
You cut me off because.
But no, like in all seriousness, like there really isn't anything that turns me off.
Yeah, like it looks like a solid game.
It does look like a solid JRPG. I honestly I have no complaints whatsoever based on what I've seen. I don't really care about the fact that it's missing the Pokemon clone thing. Because at the end of the day, like, if it's a good JRPG system...
Yeah. It'll probably have a good combat system. I don't doubt that.
It's level 5. Like,
yeah, they make good combat.
It's,
for the most part.
For the most part, yes. But, I don't know. I'm kosher with it.
So is it a day one purchase? Need a moment?
Sips his water.
Holy crap, no.
Holy crap, there it is.
Holy crap, no. I mean, man, my plate's so freaking full right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Celeste just
if you bought that game, if you bought that game, you had.
If it was on the Switch,
I mean,
yes, right now, yes, day one,
so
I would download. I would pre-purchase it right now.
Is it the mobile aspect?
Hell yeah.
So what if you bought it on PS4 and then used your Vita?
Used the Vita? Not the same experience.
It really is not, though.
Dude, listen.
The Switch makes it. I want to play that thing. You know,
this thing is freaking amazing. Everybody needs to get it. We're not sponsored by them by any means. They did not pay me to say that. I just love this thing so much.
I mean, it's an attractive piece of
But no, in all seriousness, like, the mobility does help. The Vita, kudos to Sony for trying, but, that's about it. They don't get anything else. A+ for trying, for effort.
Yeah.
But, no, I think the only game that I ever played on Vita, using the whole PS4 screen thing, that was actually good was Destiny 1.
Oh, right.
Just because of the button layout.
Yeah, I was going to say, they actually mapped it.
They actually mapped it and changed everything to fit the form factor. Yeah. No other game that I know of that I've ever played did that.
So you got to have it on Switch to play it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
this is actually mobile. The Vita, Anyway.
You step out of your Wi-Fi and you're screwed.
Yep. So
yeah.
Did you say yay or nay?
I'm not getting it day one.
He said he was going to play Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Devil Joe is...
Come on.
And Devil Joe's free. Free $99.
Wow.
Free $99?
I'm going down to Best Buy.
Really?
And I am going to use my Instant
Gamers
Gamers Club unlocked for the first time.
Oh, nice.
For this game.
You got rid of Prime for that, no?
It's on its way out.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, I'm getting this day one. It really sucks because I'm going to New York like 2 days later, so I won't be able to play it very much.
It was on the Switch. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
No.
Just saying. I just came back from New Orleans, man. I was gaming.
Actually, I may not. I take it back. I may not go to Best Buy on day one. I may just download it right over there.
That's true. You
Boom.
can. Yeah.
PC, baby.
You think about PC?
I might.
Yeah.
It'll be easier for me to play, I think.
Yeah.
I can play it with a PS4 controller anyway.
That
The only thing I'm giving up is trophies.
No, you get straight Steam points. Or
Yeah,
something.
I don't care.
It's not the same thing. This guy literally bought a PS3 like near the end of the PS3
That's
generation.
right, and caught up to
Just
us within like 6 months, maybe. I think.
Done like 6 weeks.
Yeah, and yeah, I played a lot of. I think I
mean, you had a
borrowed
lot
your
of-
games. I'm like, can I borrow Bioshock
Yeah,
really quick so I
seriously.
get a quick platinum?
Oh, you had a lot of catching up to though. There was a lot of games you had just not played.
There was a lot, yeah.
Yeah, you missed the whole PS3 library, but to that
Freaking
point,
Uncharted, man.
But I pulled ahead. All right, so that's Kuni II. 2-1, don't get it, but the one that counts.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it eventually.
Whoa.
Maybe on a sale.
Just like a little Hellblade.
I actually really want to get that.
Yeah.
Oh, I bought a game yesterday, Little Nightmares. Have you heard of that?
No. What's it
It
on?
was creepy as hell. It's on PS4. It's coming. The one we saw is coming to Switch.
Yeah.
I bought it on a sale last night on PS4.
Oh,
$7.
Nice.
Let's move on.
It's not as good as Celeste. Let's keep on going.
It probably isn't, but
All right.
This is amazing.
Just a few staff notes. We'll roll through these relatively quickly. There's actually a lot has happened since I even wrote these up, so yeah. But Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is coming out October 12th.
didn't even know it.
PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Media reveal in May. We excited for that?
Oh, super, dude! I can't wait to frag with my bros while drinking my Mountain Dew. I offended like half of you guys. I'm sorry.
No, dude.
No, those aren't our kind of
Yeah,
subscribers. You can't.
Screw you, dude, bro. Yeah.
Quit
nice.
noob-tubing, man.
Oh my god, that noob tube shit when you. Okay.
So annoying.
How about the Division 2, which they're going to
what, man?
do some more stuff in June?
No.
Division 1, I heard, was a piece of crap when it came out, and
But
like,
it got better.
It got so much better.
Like
from
Rainbow
what
Six?
I've heard. From what I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard the same.
I would not mind giving it a go.
I want to give a go to Fortnite, honestly. That game's getting like super popular. People are
Well,
like,
it's coming out on mobile.
that's crazy.
With crossplay, no? Or,
Yeah, I know it's on PS4, PC, it's everywhere.
Right?
But, yeah. Yes,
I don't know.
mobile.
I read something about mobile and it being crossplay or something.
I don't pay attention to the popular things.
Okay.
Nino Kuni II! Here's a game, and this is the last one. So Tomb Raider got a trailer today that we still haven't watched.
Oh, right.
Geralt of Rivia is in
Soul Calibur
6. Still haven't seen that trailer.
The Noctis trailer.
Noctis is in Tekken 7.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
But there's a game coming to Switch in 2018 that's called Super Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Fight.
What's that?
What
It's
is
my
it?
first Smash Brothers ever that I'm going to own, guys.
Oh,
crazy.
it gave me a heart attack for a minute there. I'm like, you've never even played one?
No, he's playing your living room.
I know!
Come
That's
on.
why I'm like,
You know
why
what's
are you
gonna be
lying?
funny, dude? You know what's gonna be actually hilarious? This guy's gonna end up kicking our asses.
No, it's
by
not
now.
gonna happen.
Doubt it.
He has so much time to play on Celeste. Imagine 40 hours on Smash like first
Dude,
week
I rode Luigi like a bicycle, and you do not forget how to ride a bicycle.
in Melee.
In Melee.
You haven't played him in Smash 4.
I've played him in Brawl.
He's different. I'm telling you.
So anyways, Smash Brothers is coming out.
And it's gonna be amazing. Woo! I can't wait for that game.
So it's a
man.
new game, right? It's not a port?
I'm...
Speculation
Yeah.
and rumors are pointing to a new game, especially that trademark.
The
Yes.
trademark, the lack of Bandai Namco on the
Yep.
the screen where the logo was.
The fact that
Completely
it says
different logo.
also just 2018. If it was a port of Smash 4, it'd say the original release date 2014 to 2018, like the other remasters and stuff.
Yeah, it could be right.
Yeah, I mean that's what people were pointing
It could
out.
be the same engine, and we may see a lot of reuse from the Switch versions,
With
but
Wii U.
if
The
there's
Wii U versions.
the Wii U versions,
Yeah.
thank you. I only think of the good consoles. And you
Let's
know,
say-
if there's a
let's
lot
say
of content,
Wii U
then-
sucked.
A lot of people are going to give you so much crap for that.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
Wii U is not good.
The Wii U is a good console that was like
failed.
That failed.
It was
This thing outsold
compare the Wii U to the Switch.
Outsold it in less than a year.
Absolutely, this is a much better console.
Yeah.
But the Wii U itself, as a standalone console, was not bad. It's just that freaking Nintendo sucked.
But it wasn't
Hey, what's better than not bad? Awesome.
You guys are whatever. I'm not talking about this thing.
All right. We're still not doing one-on-one feedback because we still aren't getting comments on the podcast videos. So leave us a comment. We'll talk about it, or we'll answer your questions.
Or you can just PM us. That'd be nice.
Just tell me. Do you hate me? Do you like his glasses more than mine? Just tell us. We'll respond.
Yeah.
Jerks.
We've got over 515 subs now.
Hey,
thanks, guys.
We love you guys.
We really do. Hoping to get to 1,000 by E3. Tell your friends. Tell your parents.
Tell all your friends.
Tell your
Share this with
significant
anyone.
others. Tell your pets that have a million subs on YouTube.
Yeah, seriously. Like dogs.
All right.
I like dogs.
We should have a dog.
We need a dog.
We've got a
Hey,
dog.
buddy.
Or is that
Or a wolf.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
they're all the same.
They are
They're
the canine
descendants.
family.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys ready for my favorite part of the podcast?
The team building exercise.
Oh my god.
I
What is
thought that
this?
was innuendo for something.
No!
I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my god. This is a G-rated podcast, Alex.
I was just
I mean, Matt's not here, because he said it's definitely not M-rated.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Matt sucks. Anyways.
All right, so earlier this year, in January, Square Enix released a game on iOS called Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, if I'm remembering that correctly. Wow, I nailed that. Hell yeah. It's actually decent.
Yeah, you
I've been playing it on my phone.
Oh.
It's alright. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like the Kingdom Hearts key game, but Final
Yeah.
Fantasy instead of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Same idea.
Okay, same company.
What's really cool, and like the Kingdom Hearts game, is that it includes a bunch of tracks from the various Final Fantasy games. So like you're playing and all of a sudden Zidane comes out and it's playing his theme from Final Fantasy IX. It's like, whoa, that's cool. Final Fantasy IX on my phone. Well, I guess it's already on your phone. But
Theater Rhythm also did that.
yeah, well, I didn't play that game. Anyway, so in honor of this game having music from various Final Fantasies, we're going to play a competitive game. This is a competition between just the two of you.
Oh, but you can also win, right?
But I can also win.
Yeah, of course.
buddy.
Of course.
We're going to see...
That's what happens when you facilitate.
We're going to see if you guys can correctly guess the name of the game
You win.
that these songs come from.
The name of the game?
The name of the game.
The name of the game.
Not just Final Fantasy. Or just Final Fantasy.
So these are Final Fantasy games.
So I have to guess. Okay, alright.
So if I said Eris's theme, you guys would probably go Final Fantasy VII. Congrats, you get a point, but that didn't count. That was not one of them. Some of these are going to be easy. Some of these are going to be hard, and some of these are going to be just downright cruel. So the way this is going to work...
He's going to put some shit from Tactics. He's known he never played Tactics, or is it only mainline?
Are you serious?
It better be only mainline.
Final Fantasy games.
Oh, because freaking spin-offs are... Okay.
Alright, so here's how this is going to work.
It can't just be like numbered.
So this is how it's
like
gonna
the
work.
important ones.
So you each get an opportunity to guess.
Do we listen to the sound bit?
Nope, we're not listening to anything.
Oh, that sucks.
You each get I'm going to say the name of the song. It's not a buzz in and whoever gets it right first wins.
Well, we don't have a buzzer.
Well, you both are going to get a chance to answer. And I'll start with you, and then you can answer. And then on the next one, you can start, and then you can answer. Because Matt's not here, if Matt was here, the scoring system was going to be, as long as somebody got it right, I got nothing. But if nobody got it right, I'd get 3 points.
If one of us gets it right, do we get 3 points?
If one of you get it right,
the one person
you get 1 point.
Each gets 3 points.
Whoever gets it right,
people.
if you both get it right, you both get a point, and I get nothing. Since there's only 2 of you, I'm only going to take 2 points.
How nice of you. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's probably not very balanced, and I'm probably going to win, but that's okay. I think this will be fun. And I'm not going to put the name of the game up on screen, so if you're if you're listening, then you can play along, but even if you're watching, you can play along anyway.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of water.
There's 25 of these games.
Ruonix.
Right. I thought you were going to be like, form of Steelix or something.
No, like Rudy and Ronix.
Oh, Ronix.
Also, the answers must use the Japanese numbering of the game. So, like, Final Fantasy VI
Not the 3.
was our Final Fantasy 3. But
Well,
you would call it Final Fantasy 6.
Okay.
Up until a certain point.
Yeah, I know. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Get with it, pal.
If the song name appears in multiple games, you must pick the earliest one that it
The original game that it was in.
The original game that it was in.
So, like, hypothetically speaking, Final Fantasy theme would be the first one.
Oh yeah, if it's oh my god,
Like, if it's like, you know, I'm just saying.
Final Fantasy theme. Well, that actually has a name though.
Yeah, there's no song that I know
I'm
called
just saying.
Final Fantasy theme. But I know what you're
I'm
talking
saying,
about.
you know
That's
what
not
I'm
one of
The
them.
main theme.
No, it's called Prologue theme. Is what
That's what it is.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Now we know.
But that's... Alright, let's get started. We got 25 of these to get through. And I'm going to be keeping score. I'm going to be keeping score.
Yeah.
I'm going to be keeping score. Right.
I don't know any of the soundtrack names from 1, from 2, from 3, from 4. Oh no, I know one from 4. 5.
I only
I've
played
never
the
played
DS
5.
remake of 4.
I barely played a little bit of 6. Like I know the songs from 7, 8, 9, 10.
7, 8, 9,
12.
10, 12.
I'm screwed, dude.
Alright, so Rudy,
13.
we're going to start with
That's
you,
amazing.
Rudy.
Okay, what's up?
You both get to answer, but you have to answer first. And remember, this is competition, so if you know it,
Wait, how many was in?
try it out to jump on it and say, oh yeah, it's this game, because then Onyx may go, oh, what he said, and then maybe you just tie for points. So you gotta have some strategy.
So
here.
are we gonna like find out who has all the points at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Well, I'll be keeping score, you'll know.
Oh, so
No,
we're
it's
not
not a
gonna know.
buzz-in. It's not a buzz-in.
Oh, so we're not gonna know until the very end.
Or we can just peek.
I just got really confused. Let's just play. I'll figure it out.
Let's just play.
Alright, so don't answer yet.
I will not.
Okay,
answer
so
that.
here's the name of the first song. This should be an easy one. This is kind of a toss-up. Battle with the Four Fiends.
Oh my god.
So,
Battle with the Four Fiends.
what game is that from, Rudy? And answer into the microphone, please.
Oh yeah.
Answer.
I need to make sure I talk into this. I have no idea. I'm just gonna say Final Fantasy 9.
Final Fantasy IX. Onyx, what game is that from?
I don't think you're right, pal.
I'm probably gonna win this game.
Yeah, just because of the way it's set up. Yeah,
brother. All right.
I
I thought you guys were Final Fantasy.
I think that's.
I listen
No.
to the music.
No,
I don't
no,
look
no,
at
no.
the freaking
Battle with the Four
OST.
Fiends. It's from Final Fantasy 12.
All right. Well, you're both wrong. It's from Final Fantasy IV.
I was gonna say that, but I thought it was Battle. No, that's Final Fantasy 5.
Yeah, Battle with the Four Fiends. So I get 2 points.
Dang.
I really was gonna say 4.
You guys are always posting links to Distant Worlds and all this stuff. How do you not know?
We listen.
We listen, but we don't look.
Oh boy, well this is gonna be a very pitiful team building exercise.
If you pick ones from 7, 8, 9, 10, or 12, or 13, I got you, fam. Even
All right.
15, I can tell you a few songs.
Number 2, Onyx, you go first this time. Words drowned by fireworks.
Oh my god.
Wow, words drowned by fireworks. I'm just gonna say Final Fantasy 8.
Shut up.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes.
Because the fireworks scene, dude?
Yes.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
It's Final Fantasy VII.
What?
I quit. I'm
I
done.
don't even remember.
It plays during
A fireworks
the
scene?
date scene when they're at the Golden Saucer, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Pretty sure that's where it plays. Well, I'm totally going to win this game. I don't care because you'll find out later I don't have a single legendary card and I'm taking them all. Alright, here's a fun little one. Rudy, you go first this time.
Yeah.
Moogle's theme.
Oh my god. Final Fantasy 9.
What?
I can't think of anything. No, because Moogles weren't always there.
Yeah, but they weren't in the 9th. Okay.
They were in the 9th.
They were in the 7th entry already. Okay.
No, but wait, hold on.
Probably 2.
Shy. Was it Final Fantasy?
So you said Final Fantasy.
I said 9.
You
That's
said Final
fine.
Fantasy 2.
Probably both wrong.
And it was Final Fantasy 5.
That was the first time a Moogle was in the game?
That was
Yeah.
the first time there was a Moogle's theme.
Yeah, because Moogles were introduced in the second game. This game sucks. I hate this stupid.
Alright, Onyx, you go first. Fisherman's Horizon.
Oh, that
Final
we all
Fantasy
know.
VIII,
Come on.
yeah.
This is what I'm saying. You guys gotta be careful how you do this.
Fisherman's Horizon?
Yeah,
Right?
we'll
Final Fantasy VIII.
Okay, Rudy, what would you say?
Rudy, if... Okay. I'm already mad at you. I'm already, like, mad. I'm so upset at you right now. The fact that he's questioning this is upsetting me.
He's trying to figure out if you knew it or if you're just like, shit, I don't know.
What? What are you like? Just answer the question, bro. Fisherman's Horizon.
I don't know, Final Fantasy X?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I think you said it was your favorite.
No.
One of you is correct.
No, 9 is my favorite overall game.
That was from Final Fantasy VIII.
I know it is. I love that
alright.
song. Like,
No, it's my favorite song. That was actually one of my least favorite songs in 8.
how? It's so peaceful and perfect.
No, Bound Garden, bro.
Well, that one's amazing too, though. But
Come on.
Let's not list out all the tracks because they could appear later in the game.
very true.
If I pull ahead by 10 points, I'm going to start giving you guys hints.
I appreciate
I'll make it
Yeah.
fair. Which it's totally not.
You should do that already.
Wishes.
That's the name, Wishes?
The name is
I think that's
Wishes.
Wait, whose turn is it? His turn, right?
Oh, shit.
Yes, it is Rudy's turn.
Wishes. I have no idea whatsoever.
Maybe I'll start giving you hints now.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Like,
Alright, I know I have played this game. I don't know if Onyx played it. I think Rudy played it. May not have helped you at all with that hint.
No, that's one of the most biggest things ever.
I
I have an idea, though. I think I have an idea.
It's called Wishes?
Wishes, yeah. I think I know where it's from.
Four, okay.
14.
Final Fantasy 13-2.
See, and when you said that, I think he has played 13
I played all of them.
He played the entire trilogy.
Okay.
I didn't finish.
I'll do better hints next time.
Wait. What song is that? What is
That's
that?
the main theme, I believe, from Final Fantasy 13-2.
I always look up. No, I thought it was Promise.
That's from
No,
Final
it's Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
13.
13.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think it's basically just a re-thing. Alright,
Such a great song.
I think Onyx, it's your turn.
Yeah,
It is.
Clash on the Big Bridge.
that's Final Fantasy V. That's the one I was thinking about earlier.
Yeah, Final Fantasy V.
Well, you both get a point. Yes, that is from Final Fantasy V. Good job.
I just remember that there was
That's
like...
when you fight Gilgamesh.
Was that the first
in
entry
multiple...
of Gilgamesh?
I don't know if that was the first entry of Gilgamesh himself. I would imagine it actually probably was.
Yeah.
You
fight him in 12.
Yeah.
All right, you do.
Gustaberg.
That's the name of the song, Gustaberg?
The name of the song is Gustaberg.
That's the name of a city.
We need hints.
That is the name of a city.
That's the name of the city in a game, and I cannot freaking remember the name of the game.
If I could give you a hint, you guys might both get it.
Like, you know what the hints could be? You could literally say like what generation it is. So if
I can't say that. I can't say that.
Maybe not for this one, but for some that are a little bit harder.
So here's a hint.
Or you say it's numbered or it's not numbered.
Well, I know I played this game. I don't know if either of you played it. But we all knew somebody in our previous life at a different job that we all used to work at who played this game a lot.
Okay. I think I know who it is. Or, well, I think I know what it is then. Based on that.
That doesn't help me at all. So, but that does give me an idea as far as timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. yeah.
I'm just gonna say Final Fantasy 9.
Final Fantasy 9. Can't go wrong.
I'm thinking Final Fantasy 11.
It was Final Fantasy 11.
That was a good hit. Eric Hartley.
Mr. Hartley.
Eric Hartley?
That man was into 11.
He played that game like mad.
Really?
You try to get us into it. Well, at least me. You try to get me into it so many times.
All right.
I'm not a big fan of MMORPGs.
I've never really played one like that, so.
I'm not going to give a hint on this one.
It should be easy enough then.
Yeah, you're right.
A flower blooming in the slums.
Oh, that's not. It's my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Wait, a flower.
A flower blooming in the slums.
Final Fantasy 7. Final guess. Or final answer.
Do you want to use a lifeline?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Final Fantasy 7 Disc 1.
What? Are you trying to get like a...
I'll let you re-guess, because I wouldn't...
I have no idea, dude.
Well, guess.
Final Fantasy 7
Okay.
Disc 1.
You're both wrong.
Really? Where's it from?
Remember when I said some of these were going to be cruel?
That one's cruel, isn't
It's
it?
from Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. There is no song in the proper Final Fantasy VII game called A Flower Blooming in the Slums.
But there is a song that has flower in it, I swear to you.
Not in Final Fantasy VII
That's ridiculous.
that I remember. But
I'm really
checked.
upset.
I double-checked that one a couple times.
I'm really upset because in Final Fantasy VII, that's the whole point of Ares. It's like the slums, and she's like the flower girl, and they're growing there, and the stupid broken up. I'm so done with this game.
All right. Rudy, I think you start this one off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Chocobo theme.
That sucks. Because it's the first time that they popped up, I would assume. And I don't even know...
Or were they in the first one? That's the question.
No, I don't think they were. Is it Final Fantasy 3? Japanese. We're going with Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say
It would have been
3.
from the NES. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with 1. Yeah, I'm going with the first Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 2.
Ah, you should have said
Yes!
2! Woohoo! Wait, you said 3.
Yeah.
He said 2.
And you said 1.
We both lost.
We were like right there.
Oh my god.
All
We
right.
were one off because we're so awesome.
We're going to start going through these a little bit faster.
Yeah.
You guys are not very good at this game.
Because it's a crappy game.
Oh, boy.
Who the heck listens to Final Fantasy?
We're going to have a great one next month. Trust me.
Okay.
Movement in green.
Movement in green?
Oh my god.
Movement in green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
And that is not a Cowboy Bebop song.
No, it's not.
I'm thinking of Evergreen. Or no.
That's
Elm.
Foo Fighters.
No, I'm thinking of Elm.
Elm.
The lyrics Evergreen are in the song Elm, I think.
Oh my god, I'm getting upset.
Sorry.
Movement in green. I've 100% heard that song before.
You've both played this game.
Yep. I have. No.
Whose turn is it to
It's
vote?
your turn. No, it's yours.
Yeah, it is yours.
No, I said Final Fantasy 3.
Oh
then you
yeah,
said Final
yeah,
Fantasy
yeah,
1.
my turn. Is it 9? Oh wait,
No,
both
no.
Final Fantasy 9.
Movement in green.
Well, I was going to give a hint, but now I can't because Onyx already guessed. So.
Oh.
Can't go wrong with 9.
You can, because it was Final Fantasy X.
I was literally going to say 10 and I'm like, I second guessed myself.
I'm almost going to just stop giving myself points because I don't think you guys can catch up at this point. Although I will keep track of your
I don't
points.
think we could like
Keep
keep up. There's no way we could keep up.
Oh, boy.
After like the
1,
third
2, 3,
question,
4,
we were
5,
like,
6,
I don't even think Matt would have made a difference either because...
No.
50.
Matt's a weeboo.
No,
Like,
you
you wouldn't
guys-
have caught up at all.
No, he's less weeboo than we are.
Technically
Oh, yeah.
speaking, you guys can catch up. Can you catch up if you ride the Phantom Train? Phantom Train is the name of the next song. Phantom Train.
I mean, I know the Phantom Train from Zelda.
Let's just say this game came out on the Super Nintendo. I just really shrunk down the list of games there.
Yeah, I know. So, Phantom Train, I'm just going to say 5.
I'm going to guess 6.
One of you actually got the correct answer. It was Final Fantasy 6.
Ah, sweet.
That's 6 in Spanish.
Here's another game. Here's another song. You're Not Alone.
Oh my gosh. I know exactly which one this is.
Do you?
You go first.
Oh yeah, it is my turn. I mean, I think it's 9.
It is 9.
It is 9! Yay!
That was the ending.
That is my favorite song.
9.
In 9.
No, it was not the ending.
It was not the ending?
No, that's when Zidane finds out, spoilers, kind of, he finds out that his life is not what he thought, and he just goes on this suicide
That's right. Is he like a clone? I forget what he was.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember. I need to replay that game.
Yeah. Well, we have it. We do have it.
Here's a game that you both have.
Could have a game shark for that.
This game has a song in it called Lake Brescia.
Lake Brescia.
Ooh, yes. This is your turn.
Is it?
Yeah. I just went. Wait.
Yeah, you started with 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lake Brescia.
I do.
Yes. Final Fantasy 13. I don't know.
Good guess. That's Final Fantasy 13.
You're both right. Hey,
Lake Brescia. That was like the second area.
you guys are actually catching up to me.
I don't know. It was all one long dungeon to me.
That song literally sounds like a 12 song. Like it has a very similar vibe to something from 12. Yeah.
How about a song called Judgment Day?
Oh, Judgment Day.
This is your turn.
Final Fantasy 14. I have no idea if that's right or not.
Shoot. I've heard of this song.
Literally all Final Fantasies have a Judgment Day.
I really want to start singing this one. This is good.
Oh, so he knows it. It's not from 14. Damn it.
No.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm not going to sing any of the songs.
No, it's just...
I know, but I'm saying
it is in Distant Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, like, what... I don't know. I can't...
I want to give you a hint, but he already guessed.
I know. And, like, I've heard the song. And I love the song. I'm just... 11?
You heard the song, but you don't love the game. It was from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, well, just because that game sucks.
Ooh! Hot take.
Yeah, that's a hot take
for sure.
All right, how about a song called Chaos Shrine?
Chaos Shrine.
Don't give me that.
So Rudy apparently knows the answer.
Apparently.
No, I don't.
I had a feeling he was fibbing.
It's a bluff.
Chaos Shrine.
This game is actually a classic.
Can you tell me the generation?
It's a classic.
That's the hint?
That's
a classic?
The hint. It's a classic.
Final Fantasy 1.
Chaos Shrine. Can we talk about Sonic and the Chaos Emeralds?
Ooh.
I'm just joking.
If you don't know the game, just Sonic
Just
and the Chaos. I'm going to start doing that. Final answer. Banjo-Kazooie.
It is a rare game. So... Crapola. Chaos. I don't know, Final Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah!
Wow!
Yeah!
Please, did you know that?
I actually didn't. He said it's a classic, so I'm like, we can't get more classic than the freaking first game.
There you go. Here's a game you both played.
Sorry.
Rudy, you go first. The Cerobi Step.
Cerobi Step. Is that 13 as well? I believe that's 13. I'm going to say 13. Wait, no. That's 12. I don't know. 12. Final answer.
Final Fantasy 12.
It is from Final Fantasy 12. You nice redemption there.
Yeah.
I almost put the song that you're thinking of. I don't know how to pronounce it. I actually looked this up. Nobody knows how to pronounce it. I always thought it was Arcalite, like Arcalite.
Yeah.
Oh, but
it's spelled like, yeah, but nobody knows how to actually pronounce it.
Do they ever say the name of the game?
Nope.
No.
Ah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Only in text.
Not even in the
because it's
sequels.
13.
In the sequels, they just call it the step, so that they don't have to actually say.
Square Enix.
Here's a code.
13.
I'm not going to give a hint for this one.
What?
I'm not going to give a hint for this one.
Oh,
it's probably
darn.
stupid easy. Cloud Slave.
Who goes first?
I believe.
Oh yeah, you do.
No, you went, yeah.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Remember? No, I'm not going to say anything. Riku's theme.
Are you serious?
Really? Final Fantasy.
No. Hold on. There's a spin-off.
Spin-off.
All right, you answered.
Yeah, but what does it matter? There's a spin-off. Riku's theme originated in Final Fantasy X. She definitely has a theme in that game.
Okay.
So it's Final Fantasy X, unless he's...
Are you sure?
Unless he's trolling us with a Riku character. This isn't Square Enix. This is Final Fantasy. What are you doing?
This isn't Square Enix. This is Final Fantasy.
I'm sorry. This isn't Kingdom Hearts. This is Final Fantasy. This isn't a Square Enix theme song thing. Unless you're trolling. Final Fantasy X, homie.
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, it was Final Fantasy X.
He started freaking doing it.
That was intentional.
Jerk.
That was intentional. All right, so the current scores. So hang on. So we've got 1, 2, 3,
Honestly, you're like almost
4. We've got 8 songs left. We're almost done. 8 songs left. I've got 16 points. Onyx, you've got 9. Rudy, you've got 5.
Yes.
You could tie if you get all of these right. Oh no, actually you could beat me. You only have to miss. Well, no, you probably won't lose. Shrine of Nept.
It says you're not.
Yeah, wait, it is?
Shrine of Nept. And this came out on the NES, I believe.
You believe? Well, it's only
Final Fantasy 2.
Final Fantasy 3.
You got it, Onyx. Final Fantasy 3.
It's like, I'm
Dude, this is literally like shooting in the dark.
I don't know if I want to give you guys a hint on this one.
You should.
You should.
The Castle.
Final Fantasy? Oh, wait. Yeah, my turn. Final Fantasy 1.
Shit, I should have given you a hint. Or should I?
You swear to God, I hate this man.
The Castle. Dude, 8? I don't know.
You got it! It was 8!
Ultimation's Castle?
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah! I was so happy when I found that one because it sounded so generic, like an original Final Fantasy
very
game.
generic. You tricked me.
But that was right there in 8.
Wow.
Good job, Rudy.
I deserve a cookie.
Later.
Later.
This one will be interesting. Sid's theme.
Oh, dude.
First introduction of Sid.
Oh,
Now, here's a hint.
Here's
a hint. I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay, alright.
Sid has appeared as a character in many of these games.
Yeah.
However,
His theme?
this theme is...
Each theme is different.
I'm second guessing myself here. But I believe I'm correct. I believe I did my research. Sid's theme actually only appears in 2 games.
But when you say Sid's theme, do you mean like an overarching
A
like
song that is literally called Sid's theme.
Then I'm gonna say wait, his turn. Right?
I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 6.
I'm gonna say 7.
So there was a game called Final Fantasy 9 that had Sid's theme, but prior to that, Final Fantasy 7.
Yep. I figured because I'm thinking every Sid's theme has been different, right?
Onyx, you're close to catching up.
And I knew 7 was not gonna have Sid.
Actually,
not gonna have Sid.
Oh no, you do need to get all of
8 also had Sid, dude. The headmaster of Balam Garden was Sid.
But he did not have his own theme.
No.
Or at least, not one that was called Sid's theme.
No, he didn't.
Alright, 5 left. Clowns of the Moonless Night.
Whose turn is it?
I don't remember.
I think it's your turn. Is it?
No, didn't I just guess?
I just guessed.
No, you go first.
That sounded like he was telling. Okay.
Because he answered last on the castle. Should I give a hint?
I think I know what it is.
Like, what's the name?
Clowns of the Moonless Night.
Final Fantasy 6.
Final Fantasy 4.
It was Final Fantasy 9.
What clown is there in Final Fantasy 9?
The 2 jesters that work for the Queen.
Son of a gun.
Kill me! Because 6 had freaking Kafka. And he kind of had like a clownish, joker-ish guy.
That was, yeah. Are you? Well, maybe you'll hate this game even more. Maybe you weren't. Weren't.
Maybe you weren't.
Xanarkand Ruins.
Oh, crap. Which one is that?
Who goes first?
Yes.
Oh, the 10.
That was Final Fantasy 10.
It was Final Fantasy X-2. It was not in Final Fantasy X. That is a song from Final Fantasy X-2. There is no Xanarkand ruins in Final Fantasy X. I told you these were going to be cruel. All right.
You're right, because the name of the...
This was just the biggest troll video. I loved this.
Ruins in 10.
They're not?
Oh my god.
Somnus.
Somnus.
That's 15.
Yeah.
I hate my life.
Alright, you guys get a point for that. 2 more. Run past through the plane.
Final Fantasy 4.
Nope.
Well, you know which one it isn't. You only have like 14 other games.
Fantasy 6.
Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh!
Never gonna guess that one.
Screw this game.
Alright. And last one. Theme of Love. Theme of Love.
4. Final Fantasy 4.
One of you got it right. One of you got it right.
Which was it?
Final Fantasy 4.
Yes!
Yeah. Alright, so I think if I did my tallying correct, if you're watching at home, the numbers on the bottom are the right ones. But I believe I won with 22 points. Onyx, you actually got 13.
Wow,
so you are lightning. And Rudy, you got 7.
Oh!
Mr. Strife.
You're a cloud. I'm lightning, bitch. I'm
And,
essentially cloud.
I will not be released until the PlayStation 8. Or 9. We'll see. 22.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
at the rate you're going? Yeah.
Alright. So hope you enjoyed our
That was
team
awesome.
building. We'll do something better next time.
Yeah.
I mean, not one-sided like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna do man, how long have we been going? Actually, less than an hour, but I know we got to be shoring this up pretty soon. So we're gonna start a new segment in this podcast.
I know.
Haven't done it yet.
It's sad, isn't it?
It is sad. I mean, oh no, this is awesome. This new segment, it's called Office Fantasy League.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is gonna play into our promotions. So what I have here, I have a list of 12 games, and like a fantasy league, we are going to take turns picking a game. Oh crap! I forgot to mention the order in which we're picking these came from the order from this game.
It's all good.
Sorry. So we got 12 games. We're going to go around the table. We'll collectively pick Matt's picks for him since he was not here.
Sorry, bud.
So. It's up to you. So what we're going to do is we're each going to have 3 games on our team, and then by our podcast June 28th or later, we're going to have checked the Metacritic scores for all of these games based on the platform with the highest review count. Okay? And then whoever has the highest average Metacritic score wins 5 promotion points.
Okay.
Heard.
All right.
All right.
So really quickly, here's the list, and what I'll do is I'll pass the phone around so you guys can pick which ones you want.
Poor man.
So the list is Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, God of War, Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Switch, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, State of Decay 2, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers for the Nintendo 3DS, Dark Souls Remastered, Detroit Become Human, Harvest Moon, Light of Hope, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Is it Blaz or Blaze?
I always say Blaze Blue.
Blaze Blue, okay. Blaze Blue. And Mario Tennis Aces. Now, here's the thing. If the game doesn't get a review score, you get 0. If the game gets delayed, you get 0. So that's just something to be aware of. So I'm going to go first. I am going to take the game that I believe everybody's going to love. I'll take God of War right out the gate. God of War.
What a bum. So I pick one, right?
You pick one.
Just the one. I know what you're gonna pick.
I want to pick it, but
I know what you're gonna pick.
I'm trying to play smart here, my friend.
You gotta play smart. You never know. Make sure you keep scrolling so the screen doesn't turn off.
Just touch it.
We need a game. We need a game here, Onyx. We got podcasts to finish.
I'm gonna pick Yakuza 6.
Yakuza 6.
I'll take it. It's my baby. It's a good game.
Believe it or not, that's actually already started getting review scores.
That's how the ECL is.
There you go.
Okay, I am going to go with Dark Souls Remastered.
Oh, that's a good one. I actually had planned to pick that first, and I totally forgot when I started staring at this list. What do you think we should give Matt?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Should we give him like Dylan's Dead Heat Breaker?
No. State of Decay 2.
Okay. All right, Matt. You get State of Decay 2. Good luck. The single Xbox game on this list that apparently we all hate. I'm gonna go with Pillars of Eternity 2. I'm gonna take that one next. I think that's gonna do.
That was gonna be my second pick.
I think that's gonna do good.
Detroit Become Human.
Dang, screw you.
Yeah, that might be
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
That's a good
Can't
one.
go wrong with that one.
Already had a good Metascore on Switch. Wii U.
Oh yeah, what was that? What? Wii U?
Yeah, Wii U.
So here's the games that we can pick from that.
console.
We've got Hyrule Warriors, Harvest Moon, Blaze Blue, or Mario Tennis.
For Matt?
For Matt.
I'm gonna give him
What's the worst?
Just straight up.
Harvest.
When you don't.
Harvest Moon has Harvest Moon.
Harvest Moon?
I'm okay with that.
Alright.
Alright, Matt, you get Harvest Moon. Alright, so my last final pick. Wait a minute. Oh, and Hyrule Warriors is in there. Oh, yeah. I'll take Mario Tennis. I'll take Mario Tennis.
Good.
I'm gonna gamble a bit.
I like that you have faith on that game. I want it to be good too. What's left on here?
Dylan, Zelda, and Blaze Blue.
I'm gonna go Blaze Blue.
I'm gonna go.
Good cross tag battle. Looks hype.
Zelda.
Zelda. Wow, Zelda getting picked towards the end there.
Well, it's not a mainline Zelda. It's Hyrule Warriors. Great game, but.
So we'll see what happens. We'll come back to that segment.
But we still need to give Matt his last one.
Like, he gets that Dylan thing,
Dylan's,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I wrote it down. He gets Dylan.
Dylan.
All right. Let's move on to forecasting. Previously, we asked the question, what will be the Metacritic score for Metal Gear Survive, which came out on February 20th. Matt thought he went low, and he said 83. Onyx, you went up to 86, and I said, you guys are insane. I wasn't sure how low to go. I went with 72.
Yeah.
None of us were close.
What?
61.
Holy what?
That game is
61.
Wow.
It did what I thought the reviewers were going to do. They panned it. Which means our current forecasting score, all three of us are tied with a point. And Matt has a big goose egg, which sucks for him because he's not here for our current forecasting.
So he's going to stay at a goose egg.
He's going to stay at a goose egg. All right, Metacritic. Detective Pikachu. What do you guys think the Metacritic score is going to be for Detective Pikachu on the 3DS? Who would like to go first? You know what? I'm going to go first. I never go first.
You never go first.
I'm going to go first.
Go first, man. Go first. Own it.
I have no freaking clue. I tried looking up Japanese scores right beforehand. This came out like 2 years ago.
What a scrub.
Yeah, but I couldn't find any.
What are
I picked 88.
I made it a little cute, too. You know what? I'll go last. I never go last.
I went with 88.
It's really small, but it says 89.
Whoa.
Ooh, someone has faith. Someone has faith.
Somebody doesn't.
Nope. 82, baby. Ooh. That's the most we're getting out of that bad boy.
Yeah,
Detective 82. Detective Pikachu 82.
Hey.
All right.
It's going to happen.
All right. Well, Onyx, you got the low ball. Rudy, you got the high ball.
You got the semi-high ball.
So you're right next to him, so, you know.
And Matt got the 0 ball.
Oh.
Suck it,
Wah,
man.
wah, wah.
All right. Oh, I guess it's worth mentioning that whoever wins our forecasting with the most points at the end of the year gets to pick a game that none of us apparently are going to play. Last year, Matt won. We were supposed to play Crosscode, which I put 10 hours in. And I think I was the only one who even touched it. We will be playing it. We've decided since March is coming up here, none of us are going to have beaten it.
Unfortunately.
Rather than demoting everybody and reducing everything that we've built so far, as far as promotions go, our punishment is we're just going to do a film let's play. We're going to do a let's play.
Yeah, let's play.
I'm cool with that.
Give the game, more.
You do the curve. Yeah, everybody failed, so we curve everybody up to passing. Even though technically I should win, but that's
okay. He's right.
No salt there.
He's actually correct.
All right.
For the record, I did buy it. I did download it. I did boot it up once. That's it.
For the record, I didn't even buy it.
Didn't even.
I was going to. It was in my cart.
You guys stink. All right. So lastly,
like $2-3.
before we move on, before we finish up, I know we kind of rushed through this tail end of this podcast, but we got started late. We actually got some other things we got to go take care of for the gaming resume. So more to come on that. But so let's do promotions. We got some promotions to hand out. Actually, we might have some other things to hand out too. So we're going to start with Matt because he's not here.
Oh.
So Matt, prior to everything that has been accrued since then, he was a chemist with zero points. Nothing towards the next level.
Right.
Yeah.
He needed 2 to get to the next level. He got a point for recording in the last podcast. Right. But because he was off by a decent amount on the forecasting, he actually lost 2 points.
Oh no.
So Matt, total, lost a point, which means Matt's been demoted from a chemist to a squire.
A squire. Pick up my shoe, squire.
Suck it, Matt. I'll go next. I also get a point for record. Oh, so I am also a chemist with no points towards the next level. But I did participate in the last podcast, so I get a point for that. But despite winning the forecast, I was also off by more than 7 points. So I lose 2 points. That's all I had. So actually, guys, I got demoted to a squire.
Pick up my shoe, squire.
I have fallen from grace. Rudy.
I've fallen from grace as well because I wasn't even there.
For some reason, I show that you got a point for recording in the last podcast, but you weren't there, as I recall. So
I was there in spirit.
Yeah, you were there in spirit. So that 1 point is actually incorrect. However, you did just pick up 4 points.
For what?
For the Pokemon booster packs. You know what? I never actually announced that. So we opened our booster packs off camera. We'll get there eventually once I get a wireless mouse and I can do this on screen. But check out our website, gaming-resume.com, and you can see who got what and where we're at. But some of the legendaries, or the legendary that you got.
Mew. He got Mew.
You got Mew, which is worth 3 points.
Nice.
You were 1 point away from a promotion as a chemist, so congratulations, Rudy. You are now a bard.
Hey, sing along with me.
Sing along with me.
Pick up my shoe, squire.
And you're only 1 point away from the next level.
Oh, what's the next level?
Well, we'll talk about that.
All right, cool.
Because now we have to talk about Onyx.
Oh, baby. Let's go.
Onyx is already a bard. Doesn't have any points towards the next level. Needs 3 for promotion. You did get a point for recording in the last podcast.
Sweet.
But you also lost 2 points for that terrible forecasting score.
Hey.
Which is a grand total of -1, but you got a lot of legendary cards just recently. In fact, you got a +5, which means you got a total of a +4. An overall +4, which gets you over the hump. Onyx, you have graduated from a bard to a thief. You've stolen my heart, Onyx.
That's great. I stopped singing, now he starts stealing, baby. Let's go.
Congratulations. Rudy is a bard. Well, you already had this, so it doesn't matter. You can participate in the conference room and job hunt videos. Good for you.
Thanks, man.
Onyx is a thief.
You get to steal stuff.
You may submit forecasting projections even if you are absent from the podcast for half points.
So am I at level 0 of the thief, right? Like I don't have any points towards
You have 1 point towards the next level.
Sweet. How many points do I need? 4?
You need 5.
5 points.
Oh, yeah.
It gets harder.
The XP bar gets bigger and
It
bigger.
gets bigger and bigger. And
So they get you.
It's also worth noting that the legendary that Rudy picked up, while it's in his possession, in his inventory, allows him to submit forecasting predictions for every podcast, regardless if he's here or not.
Yay!
So
that means when I go to Europe this summer,
yeah,
I can go from overseas.
That is very true.
Keep that view.
All right, and that's it. We're at the end of the podcast.
Guys, thanks for tuning in.
We hope you liked our dumbass commentary. But seriously, now that we have a podcast room, we're going to be trying to do a lot more content. We're trying to set time aside to be doing videos on a more weekly basis rather than the monthly basis we've done in the past.
Correct.
Yep.
So we got a lot of things in store. There's a lot of things we'd like to do, but we can't do just because of how much time we need to spend on our day jobs and with our families and other things and actually playing video games. But hopefully this will become a full-time gig at some point. We're not asking for your contributions yet, but we're going to get there. We need to shore some things up still, but you should be seeing a lot more of us. So thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can follow us on Twitter, The Gaming Résumé, at The Gaming Résumé. We're on Facebook, The Gaming Résumé, and we have a website called gaming-resume.com.
That's right.
Yeah, do you guys, Bard Rudy, do you have any parting words? Parting lyrics?
If you do subscribe, make sure that you hit the little bell. That way you get all the notifications whenever we do post stuff up, which will be more frequently.
Comment. Give us advice. Tell us what you want.
Yeah.
Do you want to see us do more team building exercises?
Did you think this game was awesome? Did you think it sucked?
Did you
think it was unfair?
Do you want to suggest a team building exercise so I don't have to keep making these up here?
Yeah, if you want, throw us some ideas.
Give us some.
Let us know what you want to hear more. You know, if you want more current events or just gossip or rumors.
Do you agree with me that Final Fantasy VII sucked?
Wow.
Or do you think that it's awesome?
Wow.
Comment below. Let us know.
Alright, I think we're going to have to do some demotions here pretty soon.
It's true. Anyways, Final Fantasy VII-R, though, is coming out.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be the same game.
Oh, yeah.
It's totally the same game.
It's going to be Final Fantasy 15-7.
E3.
They better be at E3.
It'll be.
They better be
Alright,
All
guys.
right, guys. Let's save it for another podcast. Later, guys.
Oh, Lord. Hey, see, and I
Like what you saw? Check out some of our other videos and be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for your support and thanks for watching.